Hello everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a psychologist working at Ashcliffe Psychology, and over the next week or so we're going to be releasing a series of videos to help you guys manage the lockdown situation as best you can. So each video will focus on a different issue, and we'll take suggestions in the comments below around what kind of videos you might like to see. So today we're going to be focusing on low mood and fatigue, and this is something that seems to come up a lot during times of lockdown. And one perspective on this is, in addition to all the stress of the circumstance of just being in lockdown, when we're forced into a lockdown situation, we're cut off from a lot of the activities that give us a positive sense of reinforcement. And so those are things that help us feel good, help us feel achieved, help us feel happy, cut off from a lot of those things. And so we feel low and we feel like we don't have a lot of energy. So when we feel low in that way, we're even less likely to do some of the things that might help us out. So cleaning up around the house, doing chores, making time for contacting friends. And so it becomes a cycle. We're cut off from some of the things that make us feel good, that makes us feel sad and low. And when we feel sad and low, we're less likely to do some of those things. So one way to combat this is by scheduling in activities that give us a positive sense of reinforcement. So these are usually activities that give us a sense of joy, pleasure, or achievement. So this is a bit challenging being in lockdown because we're restricted in the types of things that we can actually do. So when we're thinking of activities that give us this positive sense of reinforcement, we have to be a little bit more creative. So some things that you might find helpful or might work for you could include speaking to friends on the phone or over video chats. There are a bunch of different platforms for that. Exercising at home or out of home, because we're allowed to exercise, I believe it's for a period of 1 hour a day. But there are a lot of videos online. You can search for yoga videos, whatever you might like to try out. There are resources online to do some exercise. Cooking is a big one that a lot of people seem to find during lockdown because obviously we are confined to our homes. Gardening, cleaning, playing with pets. Watching Netflix, watching TV, that's something that some people find helpful. But that can contribute to that feeling low and that low energy. That's kind of that cabin fever thing that some people get. So if that's for you, then maybe you'd like to combine some kind of social element in that. So you might watch a movie and then get together over Zoom or Skype or on the phone with some friends and talk about it. So you're combining those two things together. The other thing is, I think there's some interactive games that are out there circulating online at the moment that you can play with friends. So these are just some things that I've thought of. Obviously, it's a case-by-case basis, so what works for you might be different. But the take-home message would be, we feel low because we're cut off from some of the things that give us a positive sense of reinforcement. So it's important that we schedule things that can help us get that, and schedule things that we are allowed to do in COVID. So there are a bunch of those things. Let me know in the comments below what kind of things are working for you. And let us know what videos you would like to see in the future. Thank you. Bye.